Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I'm here with the boatless angler. He's at the front of the boat, I got the back of the boat. And today folks, we're looking for maybe some bass or some walleye. We'll see what we could jig up. Antonio's got the Flexi-Jig on and he just set the hook, and I've got the sting nose on. So I might switch up. Good hook set?
Yeah. Not bad. It doesn't feel big. I think he's gonna jump. It's gotta be a bass.
Got a good small one.
Yeah.
Just as I was doing the intro, you do cast and catch a fish.
Might be able to flip this one right in. Oh, it's
You
in
sure?
there.
You want the net?
Yeah, I'll take the net.
Oh, that's a good bass.
Wow, he's thick.
Thick fish.
Wow.
That's a good fish. Nice chunky smallmouth right there.
Black Flexi-Jig?
Black with a shad type bait.
Maybe I'll put that on. We shall see.
Very light colored fish. Nice one.
Beauty.
Okay.
So he came out of 27 feet of water. And the water temperature right now is 48.5 degrees, so it's still cold water. It's the month of May right now. Not sure when this video is going to air, but it is the month of May. And we said, you know what, let's do something different. He's going to do the Flexi-Jig slow approach. I'm going to do a more aggressive with the sting nose, jig and spoon. And it looks like the Flexi-Jig is on. Antonio's on again, so I'm switching to a Flexi-Jig.
The very next cast. Unbelievable. They always come right up to jump, eh?
They want to jump. That's what they want to do.
I guess I could let it jump for the camera, but I was keeping it down.
Yeah, keep it down, keep it down. What size Flexi-Jig you got on?
That exact same one you've got there.
It's 3/4 ounce, yeah. I'm gonna have to rig mine
I don't think you need it that heavy though, but...
No, 1/2 ounce, 3/8 ounce you can get away with today because it's calm right now. Oh, that's a good
Nice
fish. Yeah. Another nice fish. It's a little smaller than the last one. Okay, so it looks like a more finesse bite. Hey, you were probably just dragging or popping?
To tell you the truth, it didn't even hit bottom.
He hammered on the way down. Okay. Well, I have a Flexi-Jig here as well, which I have rigged, but that I've tied on, but I haven't rigged it yet. So I'm going to rig it right now.
Right.
So stay tuned, folks. It looks like we're going to have ourselves a great day. Okay, my turn, Antonio. You know what, folks? He hit it, and I missed him. I let it fall back down nice and slowly and just gave it one little twitch, and he hammered it again. Did you see that, Antonio? Did you notice that?
I heard 2 hook sets.
Yeah. Oh, and guess what? We got Mr. Walleye. That's why I missed him the first time. Mr. Walleye. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Good fish.
Yeah, that's a nice walleye. Good net from back there, Antonio. That's a good net. Look at that. So, that's funny because, whoops, he bit, and then I missed him. And then he came back on the second twitch and he hit it. Now, when I got it in the net. Sorry, let's get it tangled up in the net there. Let's just get that right out. There we go. Okay. Hey, isn't that a nice walleye? That's a beauty. And this thing with the Flexi-Jig, see the hook set, it's right up the snout. I'll show you what the Flexi-Jig does when I get this guy off the hook. Oh, right in there. Nice walleye. Beautiful. That's a beauty right there. Okay. Gonna have to put some water in the live well. I'll show you what I mean with the, if you've never seen the Flexi-Jig. What my bait is, just got to turn that back around because he hammered it pretty good. Yeah, it flexes down. When you go to set the hook, it just flexes down and it allows you to set the hook straight up instead of sideways. So it looks like the finesse approach is working today. And I should mention, we are fishing New York State waters today. That's why bass season is open here in May. The area we're fishing is actually called Pinecrest. And there's a lot of boats out today because it's just a gorgeous day out here. But when you're working the jigs, you can actually slowly kind of just drag them along the bottom, right? You can work it really, really slow if the fish are lethargic and not really on the bite. Or you can hop it. You can just let it hop, and you can tell when it hits bottom again because you'll see your line just kind of go a little bit limp. So you can just hop it back like that. Then of course the third method, you could rip jig, and that's when you want to trigger a bite or when the fish are more aggressive. But I tell you, I really, really enjoyed that because he hit it and I missed him the first time, and then he came back, and that was great. Now he came out of 21 feet of water, so we were in 27 and now we come up to 21. So Antonio's fish was on the deep side of that break, and that walleye, believe it or not, was on the top side of the break. Okay, so we're going to keep drifting, and now we're in 20 feet, but we might go back up to that 27 and do another drift and come back down again. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this is going to be my, I don't know, I'm like a cat with 9 lives. You're not going to believe this. This one hit, I set the hook, and clean miss. I said, oh no, I dropped it right back down again, and he came right back at it. That's 2 now like that. And we just finished saying we should make another drift back up because now we're in 18 feet. We're in 18 feet now, and the water temp is 49 here. It's a little bit, 49 and a half, a little bit warmer. This is a good fish, Antonio.
Nice.
Yeah, it might be another walleye. I don't know.
It's staying down.
He's staying down.
It's gotta be a walleye.
Probably. Oh, yeah,
exactly
that's a good one too. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Oh, yes.
Nice.
Well, I said we're out here to catch walleye and bass, maybe, right?
I've been getting bass, you've been getting walleye.
That's perfect. And you know, it's funny, you got those bass in that deeper water. Look at this. That's a
nice
beauty.
fish.
18 feet. Hey, and again, the perfect hook set.
Nice.
Just perfect. Hey?
Good fish.
Yeah, nice fish. Now, it's the perfect time. Look at how thin, long and thin that fish is. These are spawned out walleye. So, ooh, that's a beauty. It's actually a perfect time to fish because the bass are in here. They've just moved in. They've just moved in from the lake. They haven't spawned yet. There's pre-spawn bass. And the walleye, they spawn at 44 degrees. So they're all done. And so it's post-spawn walleye, pre-spawn bass. Absolute perfect time to be fishing for them. Okay, but that's funny. Both bass, I missed them on the first hit. And I'm working the jig very, very subtle. Just a subtle, that's it. Just a pull, let it fall, and watch the line. And I'm running, I've got 10-pound braid with a 10-pound fluorocarbon leader. So that's the other thing. With that braided line, you've got that direct hook set, and that's another reason why, which allows that flexi-jig to go right up the snout. This one feels like another walleye. He hits straight down below the boat. We're up for another drift. Or is it? I don't know what we got here. We're in 21 feet. We just came in for a second drift, and we drifted back into 21 feet. Antonio, guess what?
You got another walleye.
I got another walleye. Look at this. So it's official. You're gonna get all the bass, and I'm gonna get all the walleye today. That's another nice chunky walleye. I should say thin walleye, right? Thin walleye.
Thin and long.
Thin and long. But you know what? Now, if you do come to New York State, there's a difference in the regulations. The standard regulation for walleye is a limit of 5 fish with 15-inch minimum. On Lake Erie, however, they allow you to keep 6 because of the abundance of population, but it's still a 15-inch minimum, so you have to be careful. And besides, you don't want to keep anything smaller than 15-inch anyhow.
Another bass. I think so.
You're just...
Oh no, it's a walleye.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. I was gonna say. Nice. Okay, you were on the board for some walleye, Antonio, eh?
That's a nice
another
one.
nice one. Let me see how. Came out of actually he came out of 25 feet.
It's a nice walleye. Perfect eater. In the box.
Definitely working some Flexi-Jig magic today, folks. Let me tell you, I am loving this. The bites they're nice. They're nice solid hits. So I'm using the 3/4 ounce, but I said earlier you don't need the 3/4. We could get away with 3/8 today. But the one thing the 3/4 is doing in this deeper water, it's 22 feet right now. It's just getting us down there quicker. That's all. But it's obviously not another bass.
Your net man's here.
Okay. It looks like I'm not going to get any bass today. All I'm going to get are walleye. Watch this be a bass now. But at least you got a walleye because... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Wow. Bass or walleye?
I don't know.
Okay, this is... Folks,
Oh, he just came
came
off.
off. Well, it's because you're... Oh, guess what? I'm on the board with the smallie.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. So, it is now really official. We're each catching. Hey, you got your walleye. I got my bass and walleye. You got your bass and walleye. We're just doing phenomenal out here. That's a nice smallie right there. Nice healthy fish. Okay, it looks like the subtle approach is paying off because you were just
Popping it.
popping it, right? Okay. Well, we're gonna finish this drift. This is our second drift, and I think we'll work our way back up at the end of this for another drift. But you know what? We are gonna do this all day long, and why not? The fishing is phenomenal. If you haven't lately, folks, or if you're thinking about fishing, just get out there, get a line wet. Doesn't matter if it's for 1 hour or for one day. Just getting out, get some fresh air and catch some fish and have some fun. That's exactly what we're doing today. And I want to thank you ever so much for joining Antonio and I on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing. It's a lot of fun. Oh, this is a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you just miss one?
Oh, man.